98.7 WFGR, Spirit in the Sky, Norman Greenbaum. It is 9 o'clock on a Friday. Andy O and the one and only Dave Cagley.
Yes.
We are, that song goes on forever, doesn't it?
You fade that out.
I'm working on it. Settle down over there. You don't know what you're doing. I'm running the board. I'm in control of the show. That's how it works. We have got, and I cannot believe Stu McAllister is not going to jump over here on a mic because, let's face it, he's got a huge following in town.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
But, yeah. Go ahead and introduce your friend.
Oh, Greg Warren.
Greg Warren's here.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Playing Dr. Grins this weekend.
I am, yeah.
It's an auspicious occasion for us.
Yeah.
Dave, tell him why.
Why is it? I don't know why it's an auspicious.
It's our
that's right. Our first white comedian. We had Bill Bellamy. We went chocolate last week. We're going vanilla this week.
You guys, trust me, you're going way vanilla. Way vanilla.
Way vanilla.
Amazing.
I'm just glad I didn't have to figure out what auspicious meant.
Yeah, I was.
Sometimes I throw those big words at people.
Yeah, you got your thesaurus out before the show this morning.
I found out yesterday through Microsoft Word that I've been spelling the word separate wrong for about 30 years, which is
it's S-E-P.
It's disappointing.
Yeah,
it's with an E. I mean, it's with an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing the E. That's probably cost me some opportunities along the way.
Right. Well, you know.
Yeah, there's probably like a job application just sitting out there in a file cabinet. So we're going to keep this one separate from all the other applications. Yeah.
Now, you would think with being a West Point student,
you
might have that spelling under control.
No, did you actually go to West Point? You were accepted at West Point?
Yeah, I got a congressional nomination. You have to get it to go there.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a long time ago, by the way. And I stayed for an entire year, the first year, the plebe year. You're supposed to stay for 4.
Right.
So I came up a little short.
Yeah. You made it 25% of the way.
Yeah, I was what they call. That's some good math on your feet right there. That was
pretty impressive. Yeah.
If I could have pulled that kind of thing off, I might have stayed. I stayed for. I was what they call in the Army a quitter.
Cut right to the chase. That's what I was.
Yeah, it's not fun. I got in trouble a lot. Like my friends were at real college, like drinking beer and having sex and smoking pot and not getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in trouble for not folding my clothes correct. The Army places a lot of emphasis on folding clothing. I don't know what goes on the front line, but there must be some sort of T-shirt folding contest or something. They should recruit those kids that work at the Gap. I mean, they're folding stuff. We're going to make you a general, Trevor. It's not a fun place, the Army. No. It's not. It sort of strips the fun out of everything. Mm-hmm. Some stuff even sounds like it's going to be fun, and it's not. Like, okay, guys, tomorrow we're going to be doing the obstacle course. Cool.
Yeah, fun.
Turns out it's not cool. It's not cool at all. The Army could take the fun out of a water slide. They could get down that water slide, Warren. Slide, Warren. Slide, Warren. That is not the proper water slide position, Warren. Arms perpendicular to the slide. Mouth wide open as to indicate having fun on the slide. Slide, Warren. Slide, Warren. Slide, slide. Get off my water slide, Warren. Tomorrow we will add water to the slide.
Oh, and I missed out on all that.
You did, man. Yeah. I'm not sure it would have been your place.
Hindsight 2020. I mean, my time to join, and I thought about it.
Did you?
My time to join, I would have been right in the middle of the first Gulf War.
Gulf War,
in 1991 would have been my time.
That was 1991 was the year I graduated college. I wound up transferring to University of Missouri. Significantly less discipline.
You were an All-American wrestler too.
I was telling these guys when I used to go to these wrestling camps in the summer, and one of them was at Grand Valley State when I was in high school. I recognized it. Yeah. I got a cauliflower ear. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got the ear. Yeah.
Oh my! So, what was your weight class? Were you one of those guys that had to run around the school the day of the tournament and sweat out 5 pounds?
Everybody does, and a lot more than 5 pounds. Old people stare at my my ear.
That's from a wrestling match.
Yeah. In the grocery store, and they don't know what it is. They stare at it. They point at it and they talk about it right next to me because they just assume that I can't hear out of that. A fellow there's got a rutabaga coming out the side of his head. It's actually called a cauliflower ear. Whatever, rutabaga head. Nobody was talking to you. Fella said he had California ear. I don't know.
Honestly, I've never seen one of those in person, and I'm kind of freaked out by it. I'm like, let me say that again.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
It's not that bad, but I mean, I've just never seen one, and
it's a great. Yeah, that's got to be a great conversation starter.
How's that do with the girls?
Though? Yeah,
not so good.
Really? Yeah. Damn. Go on and get me one.
Seem a little freaked out by
it. So you're not okay. Yeah, so you're not married, or are you?
I am not married.
Okay.
Women tell me I look married. I don't know what they mean. I don't think that's a compliment. I think they're saying you look defeated. Yeah, and I'm getting to the age where maybe I should. I mean, I did some quick math. If I want to have a family someday, I need to meet a girl, date her, marry her, and get her pregnant by Sunday. So I think it.
That's how it went for Dave last time.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
Pretty much. She got.
Well, maybe I'm in the right town.
There you go. Yeah. See, they're very fertile up here. You can find yourself someone real quick.
Good.
Yeah. Go to Andy's stomping grounds of Sparta. I think that's the teenage pregnancy capital of West Michigan. I believe.
No, Sparta, Michigan, right up the road here, about 20 miles from here.
Yeah. I'm a little worried it's too late. I mean, I'm 44. I worry if I start a family at my age, they're going to turn out like one of my high school term papers. Clearly, Mr. Warren, you waited until the last minute to throw this together. Where is your wife? Actually, we're spirited. So,
good stuff, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder.
We've got Greg Warren in here. He's going to be at Dr. Grins all this weekend. You did a little warm-up show last night.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was good.
You all right?
Yeah. It was really good.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
We had Bellamy here last week. They took him down to the club. They got him some drinks. They had him a little VIP.
Wined and dined him.
They do all that for you?
No. No, we didn't have any of that kind of thing.
You know what that is? You know what that is?
It's racism. That's right.
And
You've been
discriminated against.
Do you think it's? Do you think
we
it's my
should? We should
color?
go marching. We should go marching right now.
We should.
The three of us.
The three-man
let's
march.
go. Yeah.
The three-man march.
Go.
Do you think it's my skin color or it's my ear?
Look, you know what? Between all my faults and your ear, I got you licked any day of the week. Take a look. Let's be honest.
Come on.
I don't know. I'm seeing gold right there.
Yeah, he's a powerful man.
Powerful man.
Right.
It's a rhinoceros of a man.
NASCAR T-shirt.
Fat guy in a NASCAR T-shirt. Plenty of us in West Michigan.
That's right.
Yeah. So Greg Warren's going to stick around. We're going to do our, what do we call this thing again?
You came up with the lighter than news.
Lighter than news.
Figure out what the hell to call this because
I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
And this is where
that's got kind of a ring to it.
Yes.
This is where the comics really have to stand out because he's got his material.
Yeah.
Now we got another interview somewhere, don't we?
Now he's going to have to be on his feet. Yeah. So let's find out how funny this Greg Warren character really is.
That's going to be tricky.
All right, here we
go. Man leaves baby home with a pit bull as a babysitter. James Irvine of Palm Coast, Florida, reportedly left his pit bull to babysit his 10-month-old son at home while he went to the bar. The baby's mother, who was at work when the incident occurred, said she left James in charge when she left on Friday night. Baby's mother returned home after work to find Irvine urinating on himself as she entered the home. He admitted that he had been driving, but said the baby was not alone because the pit bull was watching him.
A pit bull's experienced babysitter.
Them pit bulls, they ain't gonna let nobody mess with them here. See,
Irvine was protected.
Irvine tells police he was at home all night, but a local bartender said he saw Irvine around 9:30 p.m. on Friday. Irvine did not pay his bar tab, according to the bartender.
Well, pit bull charges $6 an hour to babysit. I mean, I'd come up with shorters from a boy.
I can't afford them draft beers. That's expensive stuff right there.
Okay. Democrats apparently cheat more than Republicans. This according to the Huffington Post poll. 25% of people polled said that they had cheated while in a relationship. Of those 25%, 30% are Democrats, 23% Republican, and 23% say they are independent voters without a political party affiliation.
See, I think Republicans are just better at covering up.
Do you want to have sex with Orrin Hatch?
He's in pretty good shape, actually. He's slim. He doesn't have, I would say he's got washboard abs, but,
No, he is in shape for
for an old guy.
Such an old man.
This is the part of the show where it gets awkward, Greg.
Yeah.
When Dave confesses Orrin Hatch is attracted.
I didn't look. It's not that he's... Look, He's a good-looking older man. There's nothing, he's very clean. He looks very clean.
Stop digging yourself in a hole.
Like I said, whatever.
You know what?
You're suspect already, Dave. People are talking.
Yeah. You're a queer for Orrin Hatch.
I've been accused of a lot of things.
And you know what? I think it takes a big man to admit that.
If I were
gay. Now that you mention it, I think he's pretty attractive.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry that I said that
Greg.
about him. Yeah. It was just the first older Republican guy I could think of. He's
much better looking than Strom Thurmond.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been dead for like a
pretty well for himself.
Yeah,
for a dead guy, he looks great.
For a dead guy, he's great. Yeah,
but I mean, didn't he was having some? He had some action in his older age.
He was doing good.
Yeah,
better than I can do at 42.
28% of those
don't give up, man.
Don't ever give up. 28% of those who admit to cheating are women. 22% are. So women evidently cheat more than men do.
Oh boy.
What?
So yeah. So the math doesn't add up, though. If they're cheating more than men, who are they cheating with? They're cheating.
Oh boy,
this is confusing.
I've seen movies like that. I like those.
Yeah. 33% of the cheaters are in the 30 to 44-year-old age bracket. 25% 45 to 64. 21% are 18 to 20. 18% are 65 and older. If you're 65 years old, who are you cheating at? Who are you cheating at? Seriously, is there like a 59-year-old that's in better shape than the...
I have a great true story about this. All right. couple summers ago, I met Al... Sorry.
If this ends with him cheating...
No. I met Al Warden, who was the command module pilot on Apollo 15.
Okay.
Now, I'm a huge NASA guy. It's a big deal to me. These astronauts are huge. And I was asking him some stories off the air, and he was talking about Buzz Aldrin in his 80s.
Yeah.
Who had separated from his wife. Yeah. This is honest God's true story. Separated from his wife. She took all of his money and all of his power through her high-power attorney daughter, and they just locked him out of all of his fortune. And he decided he wanted to bury the hatchet with his wife, so Buzz Aldrin comes back. He says, hey, look, let's patch things up, but I'd still like to date other people. Says to his wife, 83 years old. And you know what Al Warden said to him? You're 83. What are you going to do on a date? What do you need to date other people at 83?
Wow. I think that those guys are kind of horn dogs.
Well, ever since Bob Dole got on Viagra, it's okay for old people to have sex.
What a pickup line, too. Hey, I've been to the moon.
Yeah.
Top bet.
I live like the life of the same. I don't work during the day, so I have the same schedule as old people. So I interact with these guys all the time. And like, you ever been to the gym at like 3 p.m?
Dude, really?
It's me. Sorry, but it's like me and 4 old guys, and they walk around, they talk to each other, they drink coffee. They don't work out.
No,
it's like their doctor told them, you guys need to start going to the gym, and they're like, all right, we'll go. It's like they moved a meeting from Burger King over to the gym, and like I feel like I have to talk to them because right when you're working out, they'll start talking to you, and you're like, okay, and then but as soon as like a girl walks in there, they will leave me like a young girl. They don't want anything to do with it.
And then there's always the awkward thing of when you go into the locker room at the gym,
nakedness,
and 5 old guys are sitting there in the hot tub together.
Yeah.
No thanks. Thank you, no.
I mean, what if Orrin Hatch was in there?
Well, then that's a different story altogether. Then I'm sticking around and saying, hey, Warren, what are you doing later?
That's right.
Jessica Simpson is about to get fat again, and Weight Watchers wants no part of it. According to Us Weekly, Weight Watchers executives are furious that Jessica Simpson got pregnant again so quickly. Simpson, who is the face of Weight Watchers, dropped 70 pounds after reaching a $4 million deal with the company following the birth of her daughter Maxwell 8 months ago. Simpson's role may be canned altogether. Quote, they don't think more ads can run. According to an insider, no one wants to hear about a pregnant woman dieting.
$4 million. I'll lose 70 pounds and date Orrin Hatch for $4 million. I don't care. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. I still think Jessica's hot.
Of course she is.
She's gorgeous.
She's not.
She was hot.
NASCAR guy.
I know, she's not hot.
Exactly.
You're a NASCAR guy. You don't think Jessica Simpson's hot. That's not even...
Yeah. No, she's not hot.
Who does it for you, man?
Yeah.
Who does it for me?
Does Danica do it? She's bow-legged. Danica is.
Danica Patrick is extremely good looking.
Yeah.
But take it from me, from being behind the scenes, she's nobody you want to be around.
I kind of picked up on that.
She's really not.
She's like sort of aware of her good looks. She's mentioned him before.
Yeah.
You never hear Brad Pitt talking about how good looking he is.
Right.
You know?
And when you listen to Danica Patrick talk to her crew chief, the whole time. It's like, look, just shut up and drive the car, okay? That's all you're here for. You don't need to figure out what this is. You just look good. Yeah. Drive. Yeah. But anyway, So
what else?
Jessica Simpson does nothing for me. She looks like Miss Piggy.
She does not look like Miss Piggy.
Okay.
No, and I don't see what's wrong with Miss Piggy.
I don't either.
You're biased against pork. What's your issue, man?
Yeah. That's anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
that's right.
Something.
God. And marijuana becomes legal in Washington State. The possession of up to an ounce of marijuana in Washington State by adults became legal on Thursday, though growing and selling it is still a crime. Initiative 502 passed last month by Washington voters legalized recreational marijuana use starting December 6th, but it will take a year before there are rules for growing it and selling it. Seattle police were ordered to only issue verbal warnings for violators of the law. Growing and selling marijuana will still be prosecuted as a felony.
What a crime.
How much is an ounce? Is that like?
I don't see.
It's about an ounce.
How much is in an ounce?
This guy's good. I left myself wide open for that.
How much is in an ounce?
Yeah,
right about 16 ounces.
Yeah. You got accepted to West Point.
I said
how much is in an ounce?
I left West Point. Let's make sure that. Is it a handful or?
Oh God!
I don't know.
You guys are radio guys.
I don't know. We're not.
Stu.
Oh, come on. Stu. Oh God. Stu.
Dude, you're a comic. You got nothing to lose.
God, you got those little weight things at your house. How much is on this? Okay, yeah, you know. Yeah.
What a stupid law, though. I mean, we've talked about this ad nauseum, but this whole marijuana fight, seriously, why?
Yeah, we just had in Grand Rapids starting yesterday. It was supposed to be. It was going to be downgraded. From a crime it was going to be downgraded to a misdemeanor, punishable by like a $25 fine, and now the local prosecutor is fighting that, saying it violates state law.
Yeah,
right. So that's going to be on hold till January. So
guys running around killing people in the streets, and we're worried about pot.
Yeah,
just doesn't make any sense.
Craziness.
Craziness.
All right. The news is brought to you by Garmin. Drive with good cheer. Nuvia is here this holiday.
I love those things.
You love the Garmins?
Yeah, that's a comedian's best friend.
Right? Of course. Yeah. Well, this holiday gift-giving season, give a Garmin. That's lighter than news on 98.7 WFGR.
Thanks to the great Greg Warren. You can check him out tonight and tomorrow night over at Dr. Grins. It's going to be great shows. Greg, thank you so much for stopping in.
It was a pleasure, man.
Yeah, it's good to meet you.
It's a privilege to be the first white guest.
Yeah, it's once again.
We tried to get Stu.
It came off pretty white, didn't it?
I think it was very white. In fact, you could change your name to Very White. Why not just do it?
Right. Very White Warren.
That's not very white, is it?
No, it was.
Greg Warren, Dr. Grins all weekend. We appreciate you coming in, man. Good luck.